Hello guys, the Maniac Zach here, and I am technically back. Okay, I'm just kidding. So as of now, I have no plans to release any large-scale video projects on the channel, but I wanted to make this quick little discussion video, if you will, of me talking about PAX East 2018. Because I love the event so much, I just wanted to discuss my experiences with you guys, and maybe you guys will go to PAX East next year, or any PAX convention, after I talk about this, you know? So for those of you who don't know, PAX East is a gaming convention held in Boston every year. And I went in 2016. That was my first year at PAX. It was a disappointment. I set my expectations way too friggin' high, and I just didn't do as much as I wanted to do, and I pretty much didn't play. This year, I wanted to redeem myself and make sure I didn't make any of the same mistakes I made in 2016. So this year, I only went with one other person, my cousin. But yeah, I just want to run down, explain the hour-by-hour little process of what happened, and basically explain what I did at PAX. So, I went on Saturday, which is the busiest and most popular day of the event. So anyways, after I was obviously doing the boring stuff like checking in, queuing the line, talking to some people and stuff, I ran over to the Nintendo booth. I was really hoping I could get in, but I really couldn't until the end of the day. I was disappointed, so I went to a little booth of a game I think it was called Insane Robots. It was kind of like a strategy game, and they had a 1 versus 1 mode, and it was pretty cool, even though it had a weird learning curve. After that, I didn't really spend much time in the expo hall, because I had to go to a panel that my cousin wanted to go to. Frank's Gameplay. Frank Gameplays, my bad. For those of you who don't know, he is a decently sized YouTuber, around 500,000 subscribers. He's a good friend of Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, who you guys probably have heard of even if you don't watch them. But my cousin really wanted to go, and I kind of had to go with him. There's no one else there, but that's okay. It was kind of disappointing, because it was literally a Q&A of all these fangirls waiting in line. They were asking so long questions like, "Oh my god, your channel's so great, I don't know, can I get a shout out?" Or like, "When will we see more gameplays of this?" And like, to the people who were there and enjoying it, that's totally fine for them. But for me, it was just so boring. I really wanted to like ask a simple question. I was just literally gonna ask, "Do you play Fortnite?" Just like as a laugh, like, you know, but nope. Crank only got through like half of the line of 30 to 50 people, and I was pretty mad about that, but that's okay. But yeah, I had some lunch, calmed down for a bit, because I was really mad at the panel. I really didn't give a crap for it. My cousin didn't either. But oh my god, everything changed after lunch. But yeah, so after the panel and stuff, and I had some lunch, I went over to the Nintendo booth, still booked, so I went over nearby to the Shovel Knight King of Cards booth. And the line was surprisingly short, so I was like, sweet! One of my most anticipated games of the event. I waited there, I was chilling. Oh my god. It was so funny. The next part of what happened was, I literally saw Etika World Network walk by right next to me when I was in line. I turned pale and I was shaking. And I was shaking after I met him, because I was like, no way, that's him? I recognize that fade anywhere. That's him. It's crazy, because like, he's one of my favorite channels, and like, I watch him and stuff, so I know what he looks like, obviously. But on YouTube, it's a 2D image. But in real life, seeing that person from the computer screen in real life is almost surreal. It's kind of like meeting a celebrity, but you're not meeting a celebrity, if that makes any sense. But he was a really nice dude. Surprisingly, not as tall as I thought. I'm 6 feet. I think he's 6'4", I'm not sure, but took a picture with him, and literally at the Shovel Knight booth, even while I was playing the game, I was literally shaking. I was so shocked and so happy to see him. And right from then, I just enjoyed PAX East, like, automatically 100 times better than the last time. even if I didn't do anything else, meeting Etika alone was just, wow, it made this experience a lot better than the last time I went to PAX. As for Shovel Knight though, it was a lot of fun. I can't wait for King of Cards to be released. Also, Yacht Club Games, if you're watching this, please make the physical release of Shovel Knight come near King of Cards' release. That'll be great. But yeah, really fun game. I'm super excited for it to come out. Got a couple pins. I'll show you guys later from the event. And yeah, so after that, I walked around the expo hall looking for stuff. Not much. That's okay. I wait in line for the next panel. I think it was like, I can't remember the name, but it was something like role-playing Our Lives Depended on It or something like that. This one was something that my cousin and I really enjoyed, and yeah, it wasn't based on any specific YouTuber, but I know Jizzy Cox was there, and there are some developers of previous RPG games, which was really cool hearing their perspective on why role-playing games matter to so many people and what makes them stand out, as well as like a little history about them from the Dungeons and Dragons days with pen and paper all the way to now with the digital age. And I found it really interesting, and it gave me some sort of appreciation of role-playing games, if you will. And I had a lot of fun just listening. Unlike the Crank Gameplays panel, where I literally almost fell asleep standing up multiple times, this one I was just full on actively paying attention, listening, hearing people gush about their favorite things. It was really cool. And I actually got a cool opinion from the developers themselves about if I should play Final Fantasy 6 or 7 first. Obviously, like, now I'm playing 6. I kind of wish I played 7 first. But that's okay. I mean, but it was really cool to hear, like, their thoughts. Like, not just on Final Fantasy 7 with the question, but yeah, just after the panel was like, alright, if I find an RPG I've wanted to buy for years, I'm buying it today. That didn't happen, of course, but it still made me, like, it gave me the motivation to play a huge, epic role-playing game. And it kind of is making me appreciate, my bad, it made me appreciate RPGs more and why they matter to a lot of people. So yeah. I also got a pin from that booth. At the end, I will show all the pins on my lanyard, because I got a lot. That's okay. Around 3 o'clock, the day was going by fast, and everything was just getting better and better. I got some merch. I went to the Game Underground booth, got a lot of cool old, like, Nintendo Wii and DS stuff. They actually had, like, notepads, pens, all this crazy stuff. I wasn't interested in half of it, but I gotta show you guys what I got, because it was really interesting. I'll be right back. Check this out, guys. Yep, that's the back, sadly, but check this out. Who are you? This shirt was $10, and I could not find it on eBay when I searched later that night. I was amazed. Like, obviously not because I got a good deal, blah, 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 but it was really cool seeing something like that, because for those of you who don't know, the Who Are You ad campaign was something Nintendo did during the Game Boy Advance and GameCube era. So, boy, we're talking about, like, what, 10, 15 years ago? So, assuming these shirts were made around that time, the fact that, like, I have one in decent condition, like, that's not faded or anything, and even if it was made today, I just love the design. It was really cool to get. I'm just gonna chuck this on my bed. Swish. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my headphones off, so I don't have to go to my bed, put them back on, and all that stuff. But I also got a Shovel Knight shirt from a nearby booth because I love Shovel Knight. I'll show you guys in a sec. And here it is. Oh, crap. Sorry. Really cool. Chuck this on the bed. Yeah, that one was a medium because that's all they had, which sucked. But I wanted that design because it was really cool, and I'm happy I got it. Also, actually, yeah, at the end I'll show more merch, but at the Game Underground booth, I also got a couple Wii wristbands and a couple Nintendo pins. But as I said before, I'll show more at the end because I don't want to go up to my bed, go back, because I got a lot of merch at PAX East, way more than any other convention I've ever been to. So yeah. But after that, there really wasn't much to do. I was going to see Angry Joe at his panel, but then I saw the Nintendo line for the final time that night. Surprisingly, it was long. I was like, I don't know. And then the guy said that this line was closing in 2 minutes. I was the final person to make it in the line for the night before the expo hall closed. The last person. Well, obviously my cousin too, but the guy was nice and let him in, but that's a different thing. But the fact is, I was the final person to be in that line. It was really cool, and even though the wait was an hour and 30 minutes, it wasn't that bad. I talked to a couple people in line. One of them was cosplaying as Zelda, took a cool picture. Again, any pictures in this video, I apologize if the quality's pretty ass. My phone isn't the best quality, but that's okay. It's all I had. So, yeah. But yeah, anyways, just wait for a bit. I mean, I'm glad that I waited for an hour and 30 minutes in that line, because I really felt like I could see the progress being made. But, whereas like in the VR lines, which my cousin wanted to do so badly, there were pretty much no lines at all, and the guys were like, an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours, and I'm like, oh my god. My cousin was too, and yeah, even though it was a long wait, it was still fun. Unfortunately, my cousin hated it though, because he lost his wallet, and he was literally spending the last hour, 2 hours of PAX stressed out, and unfortunately, he lost it. A lot of money. Yeah, I felt bad. I tried to help, but there was really nothing I could do. Yeah, the guy next to me was a really nice older guy. He helped out my cousin a bit, gave him advice of where to look and stuff, but that's okay. So yeah, at the Nintendo booth, I got the chance to play 3 awesome games. Sushi Striker, Way of the Shishido, Wolfenstein 2, and Runner 3. Wolfenstein 2, I played first. I don't know, it was kind of weird moving around. I really didn't like the sensitivity. It felt like if you just nudged the Pro Controller right stick a little bit, like your head jerked this way too much. I didn't like it much. But yeah, I'm so happy that's coming to the Switch, because I heard it's one of the best games of 2017 last year. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, Sushi Striker, next game I tried. Probably my favorite game at the event besides like Shovel Knight. I honestly didn't play many games that day, but that's okay, because I was skeptical. Like I saw the gameplay briefly and I'm like, I'll pass. But like playing the game itself was a lot of fun and kind of addicting, and I kind of wanted to play more, but I only had half an hour at the Nintendo booth. And unlike the last time I went to PAX, like you had one huge line, and in the booth, like small mini lines for each little thing. You could play for as long as you want, which was kind of stupid for people who were waiting, but at the same time, the lines were pretty decently managed, especially at the end of the day. Unfortunately, I couldn't play Dark Souls because that had the longest line, and yeah, that's okay. But yeah, Sushi Striker, I'm excited for that. All the people there for every game were really helpful and nice, and easing you into playing each game a little bit, like telling you about how it works, and like one of the people, actually the Runner 3 developer, was there himself, right next to me, talking to me about it, and showing me how to play. And I think that kind of reminded me why people love PAX so much, is like, these developers and programmers and cosplayers, they work their ass off to make something truly special. Like, they put hours, and like not just indie developers, but AAA developers as well. They pour in so much resources, and they get passionate, and to have that like passionate relayed back to them, to have the like enjoyment relayed back to the exhibitors or the developers or whatever by the attendees, it kind of gives a positive reinforcement. It gives some hope that yes, this game is gonna sell well, or it's gonna get great reviews. These games, yeah. other people enjoy them. It's like, okay, great. Now you don't have to wait until the release date to see if these games are going to get high reviews or not, because you can already get a sort of idea, like even a couple games in the alpha state. Going to conventions or anything is really helpful for beta testing, and I think that's what makes PAX East and any other game convention really important and special to so many people, for both the people who go there as well as the people who have stuff to show off. So yeah. And yeah, rest of the night didn't do much. The expo hall closed at 6. I took a couple pictures with cosplayers. I'll probably put some up on a slideshow on the screen. The cosplayers at PAX were probably my favorite out of any convention, because it was great. Because, like, there were hundreds of awesome costumes I couldn't take pictures of, but I just looked at and stuff. But literally, I saw Goku, we had Mario Odyssey costumes, but my favorites, some of my favorites, literally, there was like an 8-foot cardboard cutout of a creeper, and I thought that was the funniest thing. Just, like, even from the Skywing, or whatever that's called, yeah, the Skyway, just, like, above the expo hall, you could see where the creeper is. And I was, like, kind of giggling when taking the picture, because it was just so hilarious just to see that. But yeah, cosplay at PAX. Bravo, cosplayers. I'm glad. Thank you for letting me get some cool photos with you, because it was awesome just doing that. And yeah, maybe I'll cosplay one year, who knows, but only time will tell. Next time I go to PAX, I'll probably cosplay as Goku or something, I don't know. But yeah, as I promised, I will show off the rest of the merch real quick. First off, after I played the Nintendo games, they had a thing where if you played the Nintendo games, like at least 2, and got the tickets, you could get free swag. I didn't get the My Nintendo pin, didn't work unfortunately, they were sold out, but check this out. I know it's a little crooked, but yeah, I got a Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze poster. Pretty sick. I don't think I'll keep it, but that's okay. This, though, is lit. I got an official Switch bag. No lanyards, but a bag itself. Really solid. On eBay, it's actually like 20 bucks, and that's not that bad. But when you add up all the money I saved from the, like, pins I got for free and all that stuff, yeah, like, you could buy the stuff on eBay, but actually getting it in person and sometimes getting it in giveaways kind of makes you feel like that you're part of something special, you know? But yeah, I also have more merch to show. Give me a sec. Tell, this lanyard has a lot of stuff on it. The DS lanyard I got from the Game Underground booth, and I got 10 pins. Hopefully none fall. So, obviously, Shovel Knight pins from the Shovel Knight booth. These 2 right here. Oh, crap. Yeah, there we go. A couple I got, like I bought myself with my own money. For 30 bucks, I got 4 pins as a part of a set. This one I really wanted, so that's pretty dope. A couple like these. Like this one I got at the RPG panel, which is pretty cool. These 2 were a part of a set of 4. I lost my set because it was only a few dollars. And my cousin also got some pins because he wanted some pins too. So we made a compromise where I kept 2 and he kept the other 2. So yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Oh, also Insane Robots pin from that panel. Not panel. You know what I mean. Got really cool wristbands. They had a bunch of these. Got some Wii wristbands. They were $1 each, so I got 2. 1 for each hand. Oh yeah. I wish these were bigger, so I could look like Goku and like put on the weights and like have my arms be heavy. Like, oh. Yeah. Enough of that. I'm just gonna fling these over. Yeet. Yeet. All right, there we go. And my last shirt I got. This shirt I wanted the most. Before I even went in the doors of the building, I wanted the PAX East shirt. I would say that this is probably the coolest looking PAX official shirt that has ever been released. Most of them are just like the standard PAX letters like this, but without all the crazy effects. But yeah, the merch there was a little expensive from the official PAX booth, and it was kind of crowded when I first went in there. But towards the end of the day, they had some like leftover stock, and it wasn't too bad, but that's okay. And yeah, that pretty much sums up my experience at PAX. I had a blast going in there, and I am so mad at myself that I didn't go for 2 days, because there was just so much stuff that I missed and that I wanted to do that I didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. But the fact that I set my expectations to the bare minimum of having fun, well, alongside playing a couple other games, but my main mindset was to have fun and enjoy the day, and I did. And my expectations were blown out of the water, and this is the complete opposite of how PAX East 2016 turned out, where I literally got, I played a lot of stuff, but I only got like one game, and it just sucked. But yeah, I really want to go to PAX East next year maybe, hopefully a couple days, and maybe I'll cosplay or something. Because I didn't get as much time to be in the expo hall as I wanted to, because there was just so much, you know? It's like, you can't do everything, obviously, but like, it's so frustrating, because like, as a gamer myself, it's like, oh my god, I want to try this, I want to try this, and, the stupid lines, and it's so frustrating. But, oh well, Saturday is the busiest day, so that's okay. But yeah, so let me know in the comments, guys, if you have ever been to any gaming convention, whether if it's PAX, or maybe you went to a Comic-Con, or anything, or if you do plan on going to PAX in the future. And also, this was kind of a off-the-cuff discussion type video, so let me know in the comments if you want me to make more videos like this. Again, I have no plans on making any more videos, really, for the next month or two. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm taking a break from streaming as well, because I need to focus on a couple things in my personal life. More info is in the, like, I think it's the major update, the big video I made, the 40-minute one. If you want more detailed explanation, I highly recommend watching that. And if you want to watch one of the last streams I've done, and you can probably click on the top or something. So, as always, guys, I will see you in my next video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.